I was just finishing up my dinner, watermelon. I kept it real simple today because I had two churches to go to. I went to my mother-in-law church first, and then I had my date and to go to church. So I got two versions of the word. Now, how often do you go to two churches and almost get the same message? That's when you know God is talking to you. Because one church was in Independence and the other one was clear in Kansas City, Kansas. I mean, Kansas City, Missouri. I'm sorry. And they both was talking about God's divine timing and the divine masculine and the divine female. Now, what I got out of these things, both people talking, was sometimes when you say that you're gonna wait on God, you have to just do that. You can't do what you want to do because you don't know the full plan He has for you, and and that's my problem. Sitting still, because sometimes you have to sit still in order to get the full message. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've been through a lot. And even though I've been through a lot, it's okay because I know that He got me. It's okay when people let me down. It's okay when I get disappointed about anything. Because even though it didn't happen the way that I wanted to happen, it happened the way that He wanted it to happen. It kind of puts me in the mind of the disciples. He knew which one was going to betray Him, which one was going to do each of the roles that they played. But still, He loved them, you know? And they had to play that role and they had to do what they did in order for it to happen the way that it happens. Yeah, take me for instance. Like I always say, talk about me before I talk about anybody else. Um, with this last breakup, my ex had to say the things that he said to me in order to light that fire in me to do the things that I'm doing. Had he not said those things, or had he not did what he did, I probably would have been still in the same situation I was in, still center half full, still making the same amount of money that I was making, trucking company probably wouldn't have been started because I would have still been waiting on him. You know, so sometimes you have to thank God for the pain. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to thank him for the pain. And right now, I'm giving him all the praise for the pain. Because with that pain, look at me. I mean, I done lost so much weight till today. I had to go to the center and collect the deposit from two parents and collect the application fee from them. And so I jump out of the truck and a parent is pulling up to get her child and she hadn't seen me for a while. She looked at me, she was like, Miss Jackie? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh my God, you look so good. And she was like, what she say? You lost some weight? I was like, yeah, I lost some weight. I said, I lost a lot of weight. She was like, yes, you did. She just kept telling me how good I looked. And, that made me feel good. Not only did it make me feel good, it lets me know that I'm on the right path, that, yeah, the weight ain't coming off as fast as I want it to come off, but it's coming off. And eventually, I'm going to get to the goal where I need to be. And that's sometimes how things work with God. You take baby steps at first, and you might not be where you need to be with Him, but eventually you're going to get where you need to be with Him. And that's what I'm doing. I am learning myself. I'm becoming a better person. I'm not the same person I was 2, 3 months ago. You know, I'm not the same person. I'm a better version of myself. It's a lot of stuff that I was doing then that I don't do no more. You know, um, and I have nothing but the pain to thank for it. You know, I was eating out just about every day. I don't eat out no more. I started to today because I was running late, and I normally try to have my dinner before 7 o'clock. But it was already 6:30 before I left the center, and I still had to go by Walmart because I did some posters um, of before and after. So one of the posters have all my pictures and my weight that I was, and then the other one got my pictures as the weight that I am now. And then the day of, because I'm still losing weight, my kids is gonna take a full body picture of me, and we're gonna have that one in a much bigger photo. I think I'm gonna do like a 30 by 30 and have it up on the wall. Um, where most of the stuff then came, the tables came today. The chairs still haven't showed up yet. But tomorrow we going in there, put some of the decorations up, and get it all set up. I'm catering in gates. Um, so all my guests will get gates. Um, I mean, we're gonna have a good time. Yes, we are. I'm trying to decide if I want to have liquor or not. And the reason why I say that is because I don't want people acting crazy at my party. I don't want any incidents at my party. But I do wanna have a little drink. Like when I went to Texas, they had this drink called Watermelon Crush. So I've been trying to find it and look it up. If anybody knows how to make this drink, please send me the recipe because I want to have this drink on my birthday. You know, and I don't know how to make it, but it's a very, very good drink. It really is. Um, I apologize. I'm doing some work. I got a couple more kiddos to add into the system. Um, so that their parent can make a payment. But it's just that I just want to. Okay, where's the child's name? All right, there we go. Um, oh, she got a beautiful name. I just want to have fun and enjoy myself. Um, I don't even know if I'm gonna um, have a date or not. Um, because I just don't know. I don't know anybody good enough to have there to celebrate my birthday. Um, I mean, Jay, he seems pretty cool, but he's in the church. And I'm not knocking him for that, but I don't know if he wants to be going to a birthday party. Maybe I should ask him. I don't know. Maybe I will ask him tonight when I talk to him. Here lately, we've been talking and falling asleep on the phone. um, Kind of like we're in high school or something, but it's nice. It's nice. He's texting me now. I am on my podcast. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get off, if that's okay. But it's just that. Oh God, it's gonna be 106 tomorrow. Oh, I gotta be out there and that. Oh Lord, give me strength. But like I said, it's just actually hers. It's just that yeah, I just really want to have a good time. Um, and I don't want nothing getting in the way of me having a good time. Ooh wee, don't fall. My bowl of watermelon. Mm. And I got that from his mama. I went by there today. Y'all, she had this big old watermelon that's sitting on the floor. I was like, Mama, you gonna cut that? And so his dad came in there and put it up on the table, and we cut it. And she cut me a piece of it. And when I bit into it, y'all, it took me back home. It took me back to Arkansas. Boy, this watermelon is so good. And well, enough of that. But I'm just trying. God, I got a lot of kids sitting there. I didn't know I had this many kids. I've been slacking. I've been really slacking. I have. Um, but back to my most high. I am just ecstatic about me and his reunion. And sometimes I really wonder um, how he's doing and what's going on with him. But at the same time, I can't. Okay, what's this baby's name? I hate it when I can't read the parents' handwriting. I think I can make this out. I got the first name. Can I make out this last name? R-I-K. Is that an L? I'm gonna say it's the L-I. Somewhere else just to make sure. 'Cause I can't make out that name. Yep, I think it's a L-I. Okay. Right. Let's see. Save student. You want me to put it wrong? It's not the wrong, but I'm gonna have to change it. Save student. Save. Um. Okay, who is this? Is this Justin? Let's think it's Justin. Here we go. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right. All right. Let me do these six and then we'll get to the next ones. Do those. Yeah. But yeah. I apologize. I'm trying to get this done because I'm way behind on it and I shouldn't be. I should not be behind. So okay, hers first. Um, but I gotta get them in Brightwell so that the parents can make their payment. That I gotta do. I can't be slacking on that. That's money. That is so much money. Okay, what's your birthday? Ain't no 1 year old, I think. But I, I'm just. At first, I was upset, like, God, why me? Whoop de whoop, and um, and the thing is, in in the in the Bible verse it says, count it all joy. And sometimes, we don't count it all joy. Um, for whatever reason we don't. And we should. um, because the things that he's doing with us, I don't know if that's an S or what. Oh, she stay over here by me. Oh my God. She really do. Um, yeah, it says count it all joy because you never know where is gonna lead us. And for the most part, was she staying independent? Yeah, that's over here by me. Um, for the most part, basically, it leads us somewhere where he wants us to be. Um, we just gotta trust in him. And I know sometimes that's hard, but at the same time, it's something that we have to do. It's something that we have to do. There's no getting around it. I think you're coming down today. Um, there's just no getting around it. We can try, um, but at the same time, we just need to be okay with it, you know. Um, and okay, when's your start date? I gotta come back to that. No, I'm gonna come back to that. Still want to continue. I don't know. Um, so okay. So we get to start date is. Um, okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really hard for me to read her writing. I'm hoping I got her name right. Yep, I'm hoping I got her name right. I'm just gonna do her mobile. 'Cause- Okay. What is that? Plus, plus, plus. Mm, ah, I must have hit that by accident. But I just want to say, I don't even know what I was saying now. I got caught up in trying to make sure I get that name right. Yeah, 'cause that's my money. That is my money. But you just gotta live right, and you just gotta make sure that you're doing the right thing, as far as with people, um, and just so you can get your blessings, because God ain't gonna bless you if you doing people wrong. I don't care what you say, how you say it. He's just not gonna do it. You might still get some blessings, but you're not gonna get as many blessings as you would with oh shoot. I almost put the wrong ethnicity on that one. You're just not gonna get the blessings that you should get, and you just gotta be careful of that. Um, I know I want all my blessings. I do. And I'm not gonna let anybody get in the way of me getting my blessings. If I gotta forgive them, so be it. Forgive them. Um, because I know whatever they did to me, they're gonna get it 100 times worse. And it's not gonna have anything. I'm not gonna be anywhere involved. Yeah, I might he might make it known to me later, but right now I can't even worry about that. I'm not gonna worry about it because I need to be doing what I need to do for me, and that's just the bottom line. Um, Gladstone. Um, I just can't worry about them, because when you start worrying about them and focusing on them, excuse me, you still gonna miss out on some of your blessings because you're now focused on the wrong thing. You know, you're stunting your growth. Focus on somebody that then basically went on about their way and not even paying attention to you, don't even care about what you're going through. They over there now trying to survive because of all the stuff that they're going through now, because they didn't have the sense enough to know that you were a true blessing to them. They didn't have sense enough to know that, you know. So they made a mistake, and now they got to live with that mistake, and that's the whole part of it. Um, that's why I said I can't worry about my ex. I can't um, focus on him because I am evolving, and God is really um, taking care of me, as far as everything else. So, with that being said, I just can't. He made his bed, now he got to lie in it. And how he chooses to lie in it is him. I can't. I just can't. I can't. I just know that my business is booming. Um, I am going places further than I thought I would ever go. The money that I'm making right now, if you had told me 5 years ago that I would be making this money, I would be like, psh, no, not me. I never even imagined that I would be somebody that is responsible for other people paying their bills. And I just never imagined that. And look at me, here I am. Um, in a way, it's awesome. In a way, it's scary, um, because being responsible for that is is a little bit crazy sometimes. Um, just to say that you are responsible for paying these people bills, so you have to make sure that the money is there so that they don't have to worry about being without a job. Like if I go out of business, there are so many people that will be out of a job. Um, and I'm not trying to let that happen. I'm just not. My people are, they are a work in progress. And I just really hope that they get it together because I really don't like letting people go. I really don't. But at the same time, I will if I have to because they can't stop my progress, nor they cannot. God, she can even sign this. They cannot. They cannot stop my parents from going to work because that's the most important part. You know. 6. So she was in there. They cannot stop their progress. My parents depend on us to be there for them. Okay, she said that date 15th. Um, and that's just it. I mean, some of these people could be one paycheck from being homeless. So I have to make sure that I have people there for them to go to work. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Um, I just don't want to be the cause of any of my parents losing their job. That's not cool. And I have to relay that to them. So when they try to call in like an hour before they shift or 30 minutes before they shift. If they try to call in on the same day, I'm heartless when it comes to that. I really am. The only way that I would be like, yeah, okay, they have to be in the hospital. You know, other than that, y'all need to be here because I feel like anything else that happened, you could have called way before then and let me know about it so that I can get somebody in there to make sure these parents be able to go to work. Bottom line, they just can't be um, doing that. It's just not cool because, like I said, you don't know what situation they in. You don't know what's going on with them. You don't know, and for you to be trying to call in, um, like I want to say like 30 minutes to an hour, same day. No, if you know you got something to do and you didn't relate that to me ahead of time where you needed to take off, okay, I can get it. You might have forgot. But at the same time, you're gonna remember the day before. And if you don't remember the day before, then I guess you don't need to go. Like, you can't tell me that you got court on the same day that you're supposed to be to work because it don't happen like that. You don't get a ticket and then boom, you got court the next day. It don't happen like that. The minute you get that ticket and you know you got to go to court, you should be notifying me, you know? And on top of that, you should provide me proof. Just as simple as that. But enough about my employees. Um, Hopefully they'll get it together. If not, I have to find somebody else who will. Um, but I do know, golly, y'all, I got 72 kids. Oh my goodness, I did not know I had that many. Oh, I've been grinding. I've been grinding hard. Oh, they're twins. Oh, that's so cute. I got a set of twins. Yep, they're twins. So, with that being said, I think I'm finna get off of here and then I'll get back on in a little bit because I'm finna call him before it gets too late. Um, and then I'm finna finish doing this so that I don't make any mistakes. Asha was about to put that baby in the infant room and he's 6 years old. No doggone well he don't go in no infant room. So yeah, I'm about to get off of here and finish this up, and then I'll jump back on because I'm really losing train of thought of where I'm at when I'm talking to you guys, and I don't want to do that. Um, no, I don't want to do that. So I will talk to you guys. Hmm. Yes, it already closed me out. Or did it? I don't know what's going on with my system right now. Because I swear to God, it says go live. But let me see. Do I have two windows open? Yes, I do.